So welcome to today's Greater Life CoffeeCast, and with today being the pillar of hustle, we pick up our exploration of the Greater Life clarity and traction system. And if you recall so far, and if you haven't yet checked out these episodes, then I highly suggest you do that, because it'll give a fleshing out of everything we're going to explore today. But we began with commit to your cause, the first element of the 7 elements of the Greater Life clarity and traction system, all about your purpose, the problem you want to solve, the passion you bring to that problem, and indeed the skill sets that you have as a thing you want to bring to that cause. Like, what is the great love that you want to stand for? What is the transformation you want to be a part of in the world? And so that's commit to your cause. Of course, then the question becomes, who are you serving through that cause? And the next element of the system then is connect with your customer. And we explored also the idea that you must connect with yourself so you can connect with your customer. And last week we looked at the idea of clarifying your value, the third element of the system. And that indeed, connect with your customer and clarify your value are like the infinity symbol, the way they flow together, informing each other, fueling each other. And today, we are in the realm of create your offer, the fourth element of the system. And in the article that accompanies this CoffeeCast, I will highly be recommending that you check out Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Offers, because I've never come across a better way to think about how you structure an offer, right from the notion of clarifying your value through to actually then packaging it up into something that is attractive. In today's CoffeeCast episode, I want to speak actually to the one thing that almost you could offer them, your thing wrapped up in a brown paper bag if you've got this one thing that we're going to discuss today. And it is that aside from everything else, the one thing you must be able to offer your customers is trust. And there are a number of elements to this trust. Firstly, they must trust that what you are offering, that the promise you are making, that you can deliver on it, that it will deliver what they want. And actually, those are two separate things. They must be able to trust that what you are offering will be able to deliver what they want, and they must trust that you are the one who should deliver it. Because if we think about this, right, like Apple is in the business of people trusting that their telephones work. And even beyond that, they're in the business of people trusting that their telephones should be the ones that they use instead of a Samsung, for example. Okay? So your customers must trust that what you are offering will work for them and that you are the one who should give it to them. Okay? And then there is a few other elements to this, right? Which is that we can go deeper on both of those. We can go deeper on, they must trust that what you offer will work for them. They must trust that it will be different this time to the things they've probably already tried to solve their problem. They must trust that this time your solution is the one. And by the way, it really should be. And if you know it is, then that's how you can help to develop that trust that you are the one who they should choose. Because when you speak to them and you know that what you have got can solve their problem, then you can speak with an authority and a clarity, and you can call them to action in such a way that they can relax and trust the process. And of course, connected to this is that they must trust that it is going to be worth the risk, the investment of time, effort, energy, money, whatever you are requiring of them for your solution to work. They must be able to trust that that investment is going to pay off. Okay? And the thing to note here is that If you have done those first 3 elements of the clarity and traction system well, if you have really known your cause and what it takes for you to commit to it, if you really understand your customers' deep needs and desires at a level even beyond what they understand for themselves, like if you can speak into their world truth that they don't even know yet, and if you can do that because you're able to know your value and demonstrate it, clarify it to them, then actually, when you come to make an offer to them, in many ways they should already be sold. And in many ways, that trust will already be there. And it also is required that you lay out what they can expect and how it will work. And that's all down to your offer. Okay? So, if today you know that you are struggling to create offers for your customers that they find compelling, that they just, they take up readily, then a foundational starting point has to be this conversation of trust. If you were going to get your customers to score you out of 10 on, do they trust that what you are offering will work for them, and do they trust you as the one who should deliver it? Like, where would you be out of 10 for those 2? And if not a 10, what can you do today, this week, to move those numbers in the right direction? All right, I'll see you tomorrow.